Luthando Masana, who's at the handover ceremony in Soweto. Luthando, welcome.
Thank you, Tumelo.
Kindly paint us a picture of what it's like where you are.
Yes, since we have arrived here in Diepkloof mortuary, we have arrived, and then there was no one from government. They were still paying respect to the family, with the family here, right here in Diepkloof. But then they have just arrived now. Among those that have arrived is the Minister of Police, Nathi Nhleko, the Premeir of Gauteng, Mr. David Makhura, also the MEC in Gauteng for community safety, Sizakele Nkosi-Malobane. So they are here to formally hand over the remains of the late Palesa Madiba to her family. Now, you would remember very well that Palesa was a student of the University of Johannesburg in Soweto campus who went missing in August 2013. And then the police started searching for her, but then they went there for several times without finding anything. And then early December in 2015, that's when they got a tip-off, and then they managed to find those bones. So now the Gauteng government today is here to hand over those remains so that the family can have a burial. But then if you can remember very well, I'm sure it's last week where they had a memorial service of Palesa Madiba. So now what will happen is that the family will take those remains and go and bury them privately where no one will be allowed to come. It will be just family members.
Now, Luthando, can you just update us about the police investigation into Palesa's murder? Of course, you've taken us through since Palesa's, of course, went missing and until her remains were found after a tip-off in Piri in Soweto. But as we're standing today, how far is that investigation going?
And then what I can tell you now, what we got from the family is that they have not found the closure. They are still looking for that. And then that means there is no one who has been directly connected to the murder of Palesa Madiba. So we have not really found as to how far is the investigation and how far is it going. We're still going to find more about that.
All right, thank you so much. That was our reporter, Luthando Masana, coming to us live from Soweto. The remains of Palesa Madiba will be handed over to the family today.